Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in today's video we're going to do similar to what we've done with lots of my other videos in this ASMR map video on Google Maps. I'm going to look at the UK. So let's start off with Cambridge. I really hope you enjoy the video. If you do, drop me a comment, tell me where you would like me to look in any future editions of this video. I'd like to do a little series if I can. And drop me a like if you enjoy it. Here we go. Cambridge is a city on the River Cam in eastern England, home to the prestigious University of Cambridge, dating to 1209. University colleges include King's, famed for its choir and towering Gothic chapel, as well as Trinity, founded by Henry VIII, and St John's, with its 16th century Great Gate. University museums have exhibits on archaeology and anthropology, polar exploration, the history of science and zoology. So that's the King's College Chapel. And if you're watching this from the States, that's literally opposite the high streets. There are coffee shops and other shops just next. There's like a road here. See if I can show you. That's too far down. It's a really nice restaurant. So you just got that Hills Road all the way to the top. But there's a lot of cyclists in Cambridge. So you can see it's a really built up area, restaurants left, right and centre. And when you get to the change, when it stops being Hills Road, big church there. Amazing Chinese on the left. It's Regent Street. No, I don't want to stop here. And basically, I forgot how long this road is. Lots of the colleges are coming up. Lots of old buildings, some churches. Pubs, restaurants, Wagamama's just then. Now we're on St Andrew Street. Oh, actually, we're nowhere near. What am I doing? Gotten lost. Fitzwilliam. Oh, anyway. Got a bit lost then. But it's over that way. It's really not that far away at all. I just broke Google Maps. Start again. Fitzwilliam Museum, it's just there. Pembroke College, Mathematical Bridge. King's. Cabin Nero. King's College. It's amazing, isn't it? That's the Fitzwilliam Museum. That's not the museum with the Egyptian artifacts, where I went in and I touched the esophagus and got told off by this lady in the corner. She came off and gave me a proper telling off. Understandably, I shouldn't have touched it, but the Mathematical Bridge. There's a lot of punting in Cambridge as well. Lots of pride flags. Sedgwick Museum of Earth Sciences. University Museum of Zoology. The Scott Polar Research Institute. Oh, I've been here, it's a really good museum. Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology. Museum of Classical Archaeology. Fitzwilliam. Owl with removable head. Punting down the river. Some more of the colleges, mathematical bridge. So yeah, Cambridge is alright, isn't it? It's the train station. Lots of bikes everywhere. It's a nice protest. So that's Cambridge. Okay, where next? Let's go north. Let's go to Leeds. Never been to the city centre of Leeds. I've driven past Leeds a lot. Leeds is a city in the northern English county of Yorkshire. On the south bank of the River Aire, the Royal Armouries houses the National Collection of Arms and Artillery. Across the river, the redeveloped industrial area around Call Lane is famed for bars and live music venues under converted railway arches. Leeds Kirkgate Market features hundreds of indoor and outdoor stalls. Here, Leeds is very nice actually. And when I went to university, I went to Swansea University to study Spanish. And I found out after I'd finished the course that, I didn't realise it at the time, but Swansea was one of the top 5 for Spanish in the UK, and I think Leeds at the time was number 1. Thackeray Museum of Medicine. The Golden Acre Park. Abbey House Museum. Leeds Museums and Galleries. Henry Moore Institute. That's nice. Leeds Industrial Museum at Armley Mills. Love the old brickwork and the windows. Royal Armouries Museum. Kirkstall Abbey. Temple Newsome. Oh, love it. Look at all the wood. Oh wow. That's just in the city centre by the looks of it. Leeds City Museum, Leeds Institute. Pretty. Beautiful old buildings. Typical rainy Yorkshire day. I wasn't expecting to see that. Oh yes. Yorkshire is quite north So it's much colder than down the south and in Wales. They get snow a lot more. In fact, it rarely snows in Wales near the coast at all. It's my Fitbit telling me to get up and move. Okay, lovely Leeds. Should we go to somewhere in Scotland? Should we go to Inverness? Inverness is a city on Scotland's north-east coast where the River Ness meets the Moray Firth. It's the largest city and the cultural capital of the Scottish Highlands. Its old town features 19th century Inverness Cathedral, the mostly 18th century old high church, and an indoor Victorian market selling food, clothing and crafts. The contemporary Inverness Museum and Art Gallery traces local and Highland history. Inverness Castle. Inverness Cathedral. Inverness Island. The Victorian Market. Wynn Park. Castle Gallery. Inverness Museum and Art Gallery. Stonework is amazing. That's the Victorian Market from outside. Look at that stained glass window. So Inverness is so far north. Some beautiful houses there. That it's practically got Norwegian weather compared to Wales. It's an absolute world apart in terms of its geography. That is, so I'm from Swansea down there. So that's a long distance in the Northern Hemisphere. So you see it's actually higher than most of the cities in Canada. I mean, the curvature of the earth will probably tell me I'm wrong, but and it's on the same sort of curvature as Oslo. Whereas Swansea is more like Amsterdam. Speaking of Wales, let's do one in Wales before we finish. Let's look at oh no, let's look at Wrexham actually, because Wrexham's just been made a city in the Jubilee. Wrexham is a market town and the administrative centre of the Wrexham Borough, county borough in Wales. It is located between the Welsh Mountains and the lower Dee Valley, where it borders with the county of Cheshire in England. Stunning church. Again, lovely old buildings. Acton Park. St. Giles Church, Bellevue Park, Wrexham County Borough Museum and Archives, interesting, there's a statue of Queen Victoria. Inside of St Charles Church, the Acton dog, a key Acton in Welsh. This greyhound used to stand on top of the gateway to Acton Hall on Chester Road. James Edwards, a joiner from Lavister near Rosset, carved the 4 dogs for Sir Foster Cunliffe in 1820. They remain one of Wrexham's best known landmarks. Roedd y milgi pren hwn ar arfer sefyll ar ben y borth i Blas Acton ar ffordd Caer. Gwnaeth James Edwards sair coed o Lavister ger yr orsedd, ger fi o'r 4 ci ar gyfer Sir Foster Cunliffe yn 1820, ac maen nhw'n parhau I fod yn un o'r dinodau mwyaf adnabyddus ardal Wrexham. National Trust Erddig Parkland. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, click like, drop me a comment, tell me where we should look at next. I'll leave a subscribe button in the top right if you're new to the channel. Hey, welcome. Stick around and I'll leave another video in the middle for you to click on next. But for now, take it easy. Chill out, relax, and have a nice sleep.